Hello everyone, Angelic Alchemist here again with episode 6 of my Precure 101 series. If you're wondering what I'm holding into my script, I wrote it myself. Anywho, today I'll be covering Yes Precure 5 and Yes Precure 5 Go Go. As the name implies, there are 5, sorry, I'm still not used to the camera on my computer, members in the original team. This is the only other season of Precure with a sequel season. With a total of number of 6 members at the end of their second season, they have the most members in the history of the show. In this season, they introduce some new concepts. 1. The costumes have a more uniform feel than previous seasons, though it's not shown in all seasons after this, but it is shown in some. 2. The fairies do not aid in transformation in any way. And they can turn human, which is pretty cool. So it leads to some weird possible romances between some of the characters. You want to know what I'm talking about? Watch the show. There we go. And 3, the girls can transform alone. They don't have to be all together to do this. 4. Yes, Precure 5 is the first season with a female boss villain. All the previous seasons had male bosses. For example, the Dark King and stuff. In Yes, Precure 5, their mission is to restore the fairies' home in the Palomar Kingdom by collecting 55 creatures known as Pinkies in the item called the Dream Colette that can grant wishes, if you collect all 55 Pinkies, obviously. They can keep the Pinkies one at a time, and only one at a time, in their Pinky catches. Each one can hold a Pinky each. Basically, it looks like a wristwatch, which also serve as the girl transformation items. They start out with 2 fairies, Coco and Nuts. Yes, I know, that is, it's actually spelled N-A-T-S-T-T-S, but it's pronounced Nuts. Yeah, I know, bad joke. Coco Nuts. I know, it's funny. Anywho, both of these are the princes of the Palomar Kingdom, which is their home. If you're wondering, Palomar Kingdom means coconut in French. The show also has other French words in it around the town and places, including the school. Halfway through, a third fairy named Milk, who originally can't turn human, joins the team. Around this time, the girls gain a new power-up and tool in the Symphony set. Each of these interlock with each other to create the girl's most powerful attack. Now, I'm going to discuss this a little bit real fast. Each one looks a little different when they start out. Like, one's kind of fan-like, one looks like a castanet, and yep, 2 of them have handles. You just gotta watch. Now to cover our heroines themselves. First is Nozomi, aka Pure Dream. She is the cure of hope and has powers related to starlight. Next is Rin, or Pure Rouge, of passion and fire. Trust me, she is very passionate. She kicks butt. And actually, in the movie, they went to this. In one of the movies, they went to a theme park, and it was a like princess theme park, kind of like a royalty theme park where girls could dress up as princesses and stuff. And they had this game where the girls were chased by the guys, and every time a guy catch them, they would put a flower crown on them. Nobody can catch her in. So Ritten wanted, do you want a bouquet of flowers? And she's like, oh, I wanted a flower crown. It was pretty funny. Anywho, on to the next one. Then there's Urara, who is half French, half Japanese, but all cured lemonade, the light-wielding cure of effervescence. After her, there's Komachi, curement of tranquility, who has power over plants. And of course, there's Karen, or Cure Aqua, of intelligence. As her name suggests, she has water-related powers. As I mentioned previously, there is a sixth member of the team who appears in Yes Precure Go-Go called Milky Rose. She goes by Karumi, but her true identity is Milk. Yeah, Milk gains the ability to transform into a human and becomes a Precure. So some would say she's not a true cure. I say to those people, she's part of the team, she's a Precure. Shut up. In the original series, their enemies are part of a group called Nightmare and are after the Dream Colette in order for their boss to make a wish. In Yes Precure 5 Go-Go, their enemy is called Eternal and are after immortality. How are they going to get it? Watch the show. That's what the point of this is to encourage people to watch the show if you haven't guessed yet. Nightmare uses monsters called Kawaii, while Eternal uses monsters called Hoshina. Kawaii, when they start out, they look more like masks that can be put on things and people. With big pointy noses, like a Tengu, which is a Japanese monster. While Hoshina actually looks like balls with eyes. Weird looking balls. Like Magheart, there are new fairies. This time, there's Syrup and Malpo. Syrup has three forms. His regular form, which looks kind of like a penguin, a large bird form that can transport others, and of course, human. Malpo, on the other hand, doesn't transform. He's basically like a little magical mailbox, and he's really cute. In Go-Go, the girls transform with Kermos and the Milky Palette. The weapons are the Care Florets and the Milky Mirror, which is summoned using the Milky Note. These two seasons also introduce a recurring reporter who is obsessed with the Precure. She also appears in Heartcatch Precure and Happy is Not Charged Precure. I'm the Angelic One, and that's all for now. Thanks for watching.